In this video, we'll be taking a look at one NFL game happening on September 6, 2024, and providing you with a free team pick and total pick for this game, so 2 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on this one NFL game after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Green Bay Packers versus Philadelphia Eagles. The Green Bay Packers and Philadelphia Eagles will face off on Friday night in what will be a historic NFL season opener as the league hosts its first ever game in Brazil. The Packers enter the 2024 season coming off a 9-8 finish last year and are considered one of the top contenders for the National Football Conference North Division title. Meanwhile, the Eagles, who went 11-6 last season, experienced a disappointing playoff exit, losing to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers during Wild Card Weekend just a year after winning the National Football Conference title. This Friday night matchup between two top National Football Conference teams comes with a unique twist due to its location in Brazil, making it difficult for bettors to gauge. The significance of this game being the first NFL contest played in Brazil adds an unpredictable element, so bettors should approach it with caution. The unfamiliar setting creates an intangible factor that could influence the outcome in unexpected ways. The Philadelphia Eagles underperformed in 2023, limping through the final stretch of the regular season and ultimately falling to the mediocre Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the wild card round. Despite last season's letdown, some sharp bettors believe the Eagles are a solid bet in Week 1, expecting a bounce-back performance. However, we remain skeptical. The well-known tension between head coach Nick Sirianni and quarterback Jalen Hurts raises concerns, and the loss of legendary center Jason Kelce further complicates things. While their offensive line remains talented and they've added a dynamic running back in Saquon Barkley, we anticipate early season struggles. Kelce's influence extended beyond his blocking, as he played a significant role in the team's play-calling decisions. On defense, the Eagles' pass rush depth is the weakest it's been in a decade, and it's unclear if new defensive coordinator Vic Fangio can turn around a unit that ranked 30th in points allowed per game last season. Last Thanksgiving, everyone expected the red-hot Detroit Lions to dominate the Packers on their home turf. Instead, Jordan Love and the Packers shocked the football world by taking a commanding 23-6 lead at halftime and eventually winning 29-22. This game feels similar in that oddsmakers and bettors are undervaluing Green Bay once again. The Packers have bolstered their roster with the addition of running back Josh Jacobs and safety Xavier McKinney, while Jordan Love seems poised for a breakout year. This should be a thrilling standalone Friday night matchup between a perennial contender, the Eagles, and an up-and-coming Packers squad. Green Bay had a relatively stable offseason, retaining key pieces including their head coach, offensive coordinator, quarterback, and top 4 pass catchers. In contrast, the Eagles faced significant turnover, losing veteran leaders like center Jason Kelce and defensive tackle Fletcher Cox to retirement. Additionally, their biggest defensive addition, linebacker Devin White, will miss this game due to an ankle injury. Both teams will be adjusting to new coaching strategies this season. The Packers are transitioning to a 4-3 defensive scheme, while the Eagles brought in new coordinators on both sides of the ball. The Eagles looked fatigued as the playoffs approached last year, and Hurts' performance in 2023 raised questions about his consistency. Although he was injured, Hurts has now had 2 decent seasons surrounding his MVP caliber year in 2022. This year, he'll need to prove his ability to be consistent, especially with a new center and system in place. The Packers have also undergone changes on defense, including a new defensive coordinator and a shift in philosophy. However, most of their defensive core remains intact, which should ease the transition. Green Bay's defense ranked 13th against the pass last year, but their run defense was a weak spot, finishing 28th in the NFL. The switch to a new defensive scheme aims to address this deficiency. On offense, the Packers returned nearly all their key players, with the addition of Josh Jacobs providing an upgrade at running back. Jacobs is expected to be a workhorse who can wear down opposing defenses and set up Green Bay's dynamic passing game. Last season, the Packers dominated the Cowboys in the playoffs thanks to a healthy running game, and Love could find similar success this year, especially against an Eagles secondary that ranked 29th in 2023. This game will likely come down to the performance of the Eagles' defense. Philadelphia made several moves to bolster their defense, but it's uncertain whether these changes will be enough. Love started slowly last season but improved improved significantly in the second half, and he appears ready to continue that momentum. On the other side, Jalen Hurts is likely to have another strong game against the Packers' defense. Given the neutral field, it's worth considering whether the Packers might actually be the better team overall compared to the Eagles. With Philadelphia's disappointing end to last season and lingering doubts about Nick Sirianni's coaching, it's plausible to argue in favor of Green Bay. The Packers have covered the spread in their last 5 games as underdogs, with 4 of those covers resulting in outright wins. Meanwhile, the Eagles have failed to cover the spread in their last 5 games as favorites, losing 4 of those outright. Ultimately, Green Bay's offense appears ready to take a significant leap forward this season, while Philadelphia's defense remains a question mark, considering that the Eagles lost 6 of their final 7 games last year, including a 32-9 defeat to the Buccaneers in the playoffs. The Green Bay Packers to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. While the Eagles' defense may still need time to gel, there's no reason to doubt their offense. The addition of Saquon Barkley adds another weapon to an already loaded offense, featuring one of the most talented receiving duos in A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith. Tight end Dallas Goedert is also nearing full health as the season kicks off, and Jalen Hurts has been one of the most consistent quarterbacks over the past 3 years. Although the Packers' defense is young and has shown promise, they could be vulnerable in certain matchups. Similarly, Green Bay's offense has an array of weapons at Jordan Love's disposal. Wide receivers Christian Watson and Romeo Doubs are expected to take another step forward in 2024, while speedy WR Jaden Reed gained more involvement as last season progressed. Running back Josh Jacobs is also a dynamic pass catcher, providing another option for Love. Behind a strong offensive line and facing an Eagles pass rush that may not be as aggressive under Vic Fangio's new scheme, Love should have plenty of opportunities to make plays in this game. As mentioned earlier, Fangio could improve the Eagles' defense over time, but he's inheriting a unit that allowed 25.6 points per game last season, ranking 30th in the league. Green Bay has the potential to put up 30 points in this game. On the flip side, Philadelphia's offensive talent is undeniable, with one of the best offensive lines in the league and a potent receiving core. Barkley's versatility in both the run and passing games makes him a significant threat. The Eagles should be able to keep pace with the Packers on the scoreboard. Both teams finished near the top of the league in scoring last season, with the Packers ranking 8th and the Eagles 7th. Each team boasts a strong group of wide receivers and a bell cow running back in Barkley and Jacobs. Both defenses are adjusting to new coordinators, with the Eagles finishing 30th in scoring defense and against the pass last season, while the Packers ranked 28th against the run. This should create opportunities for both offenses to shine. With 2 high-powered offenses playing in what should be ideal conditions in Brazil, this game is likely to feature plenty of scoring. I'm not going to overthink this one, with all the offensive firepower on the field. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.